What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of the Ultimate Shorts. We have, ice map. We have 5 new maps: jumping uphill, ice turns, pinkies, technical paths, okay, and triple X. An actual ice map, though. That could be interesting. We'll see. But before we get into this week's new maps, though, we are going to take a look at last week's maps, which weren't my favorite. I'll say that. There were a couple in here that I actually really did enjoy, but for the most part, I'd say it was probably one of the weaker weeks for the Ultimate Shorts. And I know Lars made all the maps, and he may have took it a little bit like I just don't like his mapping. That's not the case. It's just some maps jive with me, some don't. That's just how it is. That's how it works with this game. There's just so many maps and so many different ways that you can make a map that some work for me, some don't. That's all there is to it. But let's take a look at the world records, at least, and see what people cooked up for the 5 maps last week. And we start with Wobbly. This one is actually, wow, 4/10 faster than me. This one was interesting. It was all about the start. You had to get just a very clean start. I'm curious to see what people do for their start. But you could cut through here and stay on pavement a little long, and then do like probably a no slide into the end, would be my guess. Let's take a look at the 7s and the 6s. 1/10 faster is still kind of crazy. Oh, jumping a little bit further out. Oh, so you could get that smoother. People stayed high. Yeah, you could cut in or out. So they jumped a little bit further so they could get the second a little bit smoother without releasing. So it did lose time for me to go like all the way right. Yeah, and they just no slide the entire end. Let's see what Jakeinator does. Oh, he had a similar start to what I got. Not that though, Jesus. Did he go in or out? He stayed out with a no slide. Yep. I was on the right track. I just, I didn't have the start down because the start was important for keeping the most speed. All right, Stovey Ruins. This one I just didn't like because of this one transition. There's one transition here that I just did not care for, and it's this one. Nah, I lied. I don't like this one either. I think both of these transitions were, I don't know. They just felt unnatural, I guess. But here's the thing. It may have been a completely different route. All right, we'll take a look at these two because these are 138, and then they're getting down to the O's here. Wait, what? Hang on. What start did he get? Oh my God, he got the gear super early. Oh, so you had to go out left more. Yeah, dude, I don't know. This all just felt so... It all just felt unnatural. All right, let's see what Perez cooked. 18021. Small release. Wow, that's kind of a... That was a weird jump. Huh, direct finish. That guy jumped too high. If he wouldn't have, he probably would have gotten it. That sucks. That actually really sucks. All right, now we got the 2 maps that I actually did kind of enjoy. This was one of them, Circle of Lights. We end up getting 5th. Man, I could have got a world record here. I could have gotten a world record here because I could save a 10th still. Because it's all about getting the gear early. So it was all about the perfect release there. And then getting this clean as well. But you can, so you see how, where I got the gear here? You'll hear it. So I get the gear there, right before I lift off. You can actually land this and get the gear about here. Which gives you like an additional 12 speed. Which saves almost a 10th going into the finish. So I could have actually gotten a world record. It was just, I got that gear one time. Out of however long I played this. Let's see where Perez gets it. Everybody had the same start. Oh, he did a little bit of a lower jump, though. Which I don't think saves too much time, right? Not much. Nope. He also got it late. You can get it earlier. It comes down to just a super clean transition here. If you get this super clean, or you get like down and then you can get up like a little bit like earlier, you can get that gear sooner. All right, and then we have Rally and Bally. I probably could have gotten close to a world record here too, honestly. At least I think. Maybe not 7/10. We ended up getting 6 though. It was all about just keeping the speed right there. I slid out here, which sucks. Yeah, and here. I think I could have probably saved 3/10. I don't know about 7/10. 7/10 is actually a little crazy. We'll check out the 9s first. Ooh, he went lower jump. That's smart. I'm actually ahead right now. Yeah, I lose it in the slide out. I lose it in the slide out. I could have at least gotten a top 5. Damn. Let's take a look at Yanni. That was clean. I'm gonna catch here. I was about to say, yeah, I'm gonna catch here. Dude, I lost it all in the slide out right there. Taking that. Just because, dude, just because I took the booster too poorly. Let's see what these look like. Yeah, I get a lot of speed here because of a zoop. They get it too. I just had such a bad booster here that I slid out. That's just clean. Honestly, I probably could have gotten close to that. I liked this map. I thought this map was interesting. Okay, I'm not even gonna show my time. I did not like this map. This was too yak. Lars did say that he was like, people said to make a yak map. This was just, I think the reason I was too yak is just because of, ooh, which route are they taking? So what do they do here? They bug slide. Okay. Okay. Alright, he takes the outside path. You know what? At least it's... Yeah, you had to get middle there. Oh, they took an actual duck bounce. You had to get middle here. If you got anything but middle right here, you would get the wrong car. Actually, you know what? He does take truck. He took the right one, but he went for a duck bounce, so it didn't matter. Because with the truck, you can't turn, really. Also took the duck bounce. I accidentally skipped Jesse. They go inside, okay. They also go the bug slide route. Oh, they do the backside in. All right, what the fuck did Leo do? Outside? At least there's a couple paths you could take. That's fun. A wall bounce to slow down instead of turning. And he gets reactor and a booster. Jesus. Okay. All right, that's the 5 maps from last week. Perez takes first, Jake and Nader in second, Leo in third, EP in fourth, and Dev in fifth. I take 10th. Didn't hunt, so that was from Discovery, but 10th place, still pretty good. We take that. Let's get on to week 16. What is this? Jumping uphill. Okay, can't do that. I guess go outside. Damn. This is jumping uphill. Oh man, how do you want to take this? No, don't want to do that. Damn. I was thinking maybe you could take... Maybe you can, actually. That's just so slow. I want to try full inside. Alright, 7/10 saved. Almost an AO8 map. I mean, you could definitely jump through here. I think that's gonna save time at the end. Yeah, a little bit. Also, I think you might be able to use... Like, I think you can use the plastic, too, to maybe... like, get a more ideal lineup. That's too much. Jesus. You can save about 15 there at the end doing that. jump all the way across, probably? Oh, you can actually save even more than that at the end. I mean, you can't bug slide this or anything. Another 5/10. 16,553 though. 16,553 seems insane. Do you drift this to take speed? No, there's no way. Because, I mean, why is this so wide here, I guess is the question I have. I mean, the more speed you get, you can get that very good. Jesus, what a terrible landing. No. $18,800. Like, I'm not even fucking gold, bro. Maybe is there a cut somewhere? Okay, 18,934. $18,369. I'm still... Bro, 2 seconds away is crazy work. Ah. Damn. I mean, I don't think it would have even been a PB, but... Yeah. That's a really important, that, like, nosedive. Maybe you don't nosedive that, though. Shit. If I wouldn't have crashed. Damn. No, it's definitely the nosedive. I think the nosedive gets you the most speed. That's just an unfortunate crash. Honestly, dude, if I get one more PB under 18 for a gold medal, I'm fine. 16.53 is... 16.53 is actually insane. Oh, I'm actually kind of doing that wrong. Okay. You need a lot of speed there, though, to get that jump. You can do like a little release, but you can do it without the release too. God, fuck, maybe you can't get that over that. Yeah, we want to get over that post. Oh, Zane. In all fairness, this is really hard to get. Yeah, that would have been a good time. All right. Well, we'll stop there. I think that there is definitely, like, I think that there's something that I'm missing, like a route or something. Or, like, some sort of mechanic, maybe, that I'm missing. I'm not sure. Like, that feels right, but there might be something else. That's a good first map, though. We'll go on to the next. I'm still 8/10 behind AT. That's crazy. All right, ice turns. All right, we gotta go backwards. Oh. Oh. Wait, do you just keep going back and forth? Wow. Wait, do you just keep going back and forth? I think? Gotta be quicker on these. How to get this faster. All right, that one has to be, I have to brake tap a little bit. How to do this faster? I actually don't know how to get this, like, a ton faster. Like, it might be a bug slide of some sort, maybe? Yeah, that one you want a lot of speed so you can get to the end without getting any anti-boosts. Yeah, I think it's just like, get the first ones as early as possible. And then get a lot of speed at the end. Maybe you get a lot of speed, period. No, look how much time you lose doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna move on. I actually don't. I'm not quite sure how to do the turnarounds to get more, like, speed to get it earlier. Because, like, you don't want a lot of speed at the beginning. You want it to be as early as possible, but you want to take a lot of speed into the end so you can get through the anti-boosts. Or maybe you don't even, maybe you just don't want to do the anti-boost. Maybe I should turn the car and brake. Is that enough speed? All right, that's not enough speed. Because you lose speed at the end, too. I'm going to go on to the next. I'm not sure what the strat is there. Not sure at all. All right, pinkies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pathfinding? Pathfinding. Where's the finish? There's one over there. All right, so it's just the different routes. So you can jump up here. This is 2. You jump out. Wee. Land and go. I mean, I kind of like that route. Let's go there first. Wait, I forgot where the fuck. Oh, there it is. I'd have been a 17 without respawn. We can get this all cleaner, though. Damn it. Sixteen, 6, 7. Fuck off. More speed. I guess not. I thought it was more speed. Felt like more speed. Man, I feel like this route's gonna be, like, really, really good. But it might not be. Because it just feels like you can get a really good wood grip and like, go. Oh, like that. You might be able to, if you get the speed. I feel like you could jump all the way. Jesus. Like that. What's that time? Only a 16:16. All right, that might be not maxed out, of course, but it's pretty good. That's an interesting route. Ha. Shit. Oh, you gotta release enough to get that. That. Alright. That's probably going to be a route. When I say probably going to be a route, that's probably going to be the route. You gotta get enough though that ah. You gotta get that so good, though. Wow, actually not faster. Oh. That's actually surprising. Oh, you might be able to direct flight it, though. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna hop off that route. I thought for sure, like, a direct flight would probably do it, but it does not look like it, actually. Man, I actually really like the first route the best. Unless there's a way to skip shit. Can we jump all the way across that? Oh, yeah. What the fuck? there anywhere I can go after getting that first checkpoint? No, they have it blocked off pretty well, actually. It's crazy to say, but I think I like the first route. Wait, what is 3? That's 2. That's 5. That's 1. What the fuck is 3? Is 3 nothing? I actually do not see a third path. So I'm guessing there is no 3. Downhill, wood route, reactor, booster wood. Yeah. I wonder if you can somehow inside. I don't think you're gonna have the height to get this, but maybe. Do you have the speed? Shit. Nope, not even close. A little bit of airtime, damn it. It's not great, but good enough. We got the AT for it. I don't know if that's going to end up being the route. I think it's still going to be a reactor flight of some sort. But, I mean, maybe it is just getting that, like, super clean. All right, map 4. Technical paths. Ooh, little truck. Oh, another pathfinding? 2 pathfinding maps? Christ. Okay, here. Straight through. Honestly, probably go right. Take this one, this one. You could probably come back around for this one. Come back through and grab that as well. Go to the right, grab that here, and then into the finish. Am I gonna be going too fast for that? What do we do after the last one? Here, right? Okay, you gotta go straight and then second right. Does it get up to max speed though, doing that? Oops. Missed it. And into the finish. That'd be my guess. Oh, I missed it again. You gotta go right instantly. Wow, that's a lot of speed. I gotta low jump that. I gotta really low jump that. Maybe go for that finish. don't know if that's any faster. Oh no, I can't test it because there's no checkpoints. Shit. Is there a faster way to end here at the end? No. You gotta get way out and then do a super low jump here. Like that. Did I move up any spots? 2. Okay. Well, it's probably not fucking that then. Unless it's better to go in immediately and take more of this booster. I don't think you can, actually. There's no way. There's no way you make that turn. So, maybe a different path. You go left, you take this booster, then you gotta jump, which I don't like, because then it's... You don't have your boots on the ground, which means you're gonna be... I guess you could go left out. Right through here, left through here. Then maybe low jump there. That's a tight turn. I already forgot my route. Here, here. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't beat an 18.25. Or direct route, maybe? Take the jumps? Take the jumps. Okay. I didn't move up any spots there, but like 5. Just maybe a little, go for a little bit better of an ending. I wonder if I can make this. Straight through the middle. On the last jump. Ah. Oh. I don't know if I can get that route anymore, or better, except for like a lower jump here. I do like this path. Maybe instead of jumping, just stay straight. Literally didn't go up a spot. Oh, nope, sorry, I went up one spot. But that was a little bit faster. Alright, let's look at this route then again. This route just has less jumps, so it's like... I think it might actually be left, because it's more direct. Another spot. One singular spot. Damn. Alright, we're up to 20. Honestly, like, probably just hunting... I'm gonna guess thousands at this point. I like this path, though. This path is a good path. So the question is, am I battling for thousands now that I'm up, you know, at the 20th place? Yeah, I might be. I moved up 3 spots, 700s. I don't know, I think there's another path. We're gonna go on to the next, though. Alright, triple X. X gonna give it to you. Oh, boy. Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Outside. What? Oh, there's a finish down there, I guess. Where the fuck is the finish down here? Wait, what the fuck? What? Here? There's no way. Do you even have all the checkpoints? You do have all the checkpoints at that point in time. I don't know. Oh, there's the finish. I see it now. I don't think you can get to that other finish out there. All right, you go for that. Okay. That's not what you do. $16.92. I mean, that'll be AT. Unlucky. That fucking turn, man. I think there's a world in which that is the best ending, though. Slamming into the cement. Yeah, I think it is. You're just flying through the air too long. You have to really aim this, like, insanely, though. That actually might be good too, because you're gonna be getting a lot of speed off of it. I don't know what the fuck that bounce was, but that saved so much time. Just slam it into the wall. Yeah, once I get the second checkpoint, I wonder if you could, like, just fly somewhere or something. Yeah, I think it's gonna be about just a really lucky wall bounce. if I had to guess. That's kind of what it feels like. It's just you have to get a really good wall bounce. You have to not slide out. That's the first thing. You can get an inside line there. And then you just need like a really good wall bounce in. Yeah, there are checkpoints down here. There's just no way. I don't think that's anything. I think you just come out and literally just go for a wall bounce. I think that's about the only probably viable strat. Yeah, like that, but with speed all the way through. Yeah, like that. I can get an even better bounce too. That wasn't even that great of a bounce, but I kept the speed good. Kept the speed really good. Yeah, I went to like direct. You need to like just miss the arrow and get like a really low jump out, and then it gets like you a direct bounce into the finish. Interesting. I mean, an interesting map. Even though it was water, but it just plays. It doesn't play like that. It just plays where you just can't slide out. There's no like tricks or anything for the water. It's just like very low steering. I'm sure there's gonna be some like some tapping stuff that you can probably do, would be my guess. But these tracks are actually kind of difficult for me this week. This one, I think it just comes down to getting just getting a direct line with that wood route. I'm pretty sure there might be a reactor flight though. Like we'll see. This one, I don't do a lot of ice turns. I literally did ice turns for like the first time in what map was that? China for last campaign. That was the first time I've ever done something like that. So like I just don't have these down. I'm sure there's like a strat or something that I'm missing. Overall though, this is a solid week. A lot better than last week. At least personally. You know, I think it was a lot better than last week, but yeah, good maps overall. Good week of the Ultimate Shorts. So that's it for me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video. Think about subscribing to the channel for more Trackmania content. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you on the next one.